Okay, now we're going to take a look at the solo section. So, we've got a lot of fast picking happening here. We're going to combine E minor, E Dorian, some chromatic notes, a lot of stuff happening. It's a really fast solo. I don't know if John Sykes was really analyzing it too much. He was just thinking the key of E. Here's the first run we're going to learn. So we're going to start in 9th position, play 9, 10, 12 on the A string and then also on the D string. On the G string, 9, 11, 12. Now pivot here with the 4th finger to the B string, play 12, and back to the G string, 12, 11, 9. Now we're going to move up to the 12th position on the D string and on the G string, 12, 14, 16. Now to the B string, 13, 15, 17. On the high E string, 14, 15, 17. Come back down, 15, 14 on the high E string. And then 17, 15, 14 on the B. Shift with your first finger here, 15, 17, 19 on the B, and then also on the high E. And now 16, 17, 19 on the B. So far we've done this. Now we're going to move to the high E string. We're going to play 20, 19, 17, 15, 19, 17, 15, back to 14, 17, 15, 14, back to 12, now to the B string, 15, 13, 12, to the G string, 14, 12, 11, now we're going to move back up, 12, 14 on the G, 12, 13, 15 on the B, 12, 14, 15 on the high E. And now we're going to bend on the 17th fret of the high E string. Strike that again. Come back down, 17 on the high E, 17 on the B. Grab 20 on the high E, bend up. Back down, now to the 22nd fret on the high E, and we're going to bend up on the 22nd fret of the high E up a full step. And the very last piece of that solo, if you can pinch the high E string and the B string together, it sounds really cool. So we're bending on the 22nd fret of the high E, and then grab both strings. Okay, and that's it for the solo. So let's go back and put all these notes together. And there's the solo. Well, now we've taken a look at all of the parts except for the outro. There'll be 2 sections to the outro. The first one sounds like this. So I'm going to play the E power chord with my first finger. D, back to C. Little fill with the C chord. Slide 5 to 7 on the A. Grab 5 on the D and the G. Now 5 on the D, 4 on the G. Back to an A chord. G, G, F. And I'm going to do that 2 times. Okay, now it's going to be similar, but we're going to get a little busier. Here's the next part. So I'm going to play that E power chord with my first finger. And now on the way to a D chord, I'm going to play the open E to the 2nd fret of the E. Back to C. Play that same riff off of the C chord. Now the open A string 2 times. Slide on the D string and the G string from the 5th fret to the 7th fret. Open A, and then strike the 7th fret of the D and G again. Open A, and then 5th fret of the D and G. Down to an F power chord. Okay, so far sounds like this. And now I repeat that, but when I get to the F chord, I'm going to strike the F chord, and we follow the vocal line, the still of the night, still of the night. It's the F chord 4 times, fast, and then we play that 3 times, so it's 12 times altogether. Okay, so here's what we've just done. Now there's one more part to this outro, which sounds like this. Yes, the parts just keep on coming. So here we're playing E, D, and now a G5 power chord played on the 5th fret of the D, 7th fret of the G, 8th fret of the B. Back to a D played on the 7th fret of the D, G, and B string. Same chord down a whole step to C. Now we're going to play a G chord, 5th fret of the D string, 4th fret G, 3rd fret of the B. Back to C, back to G, back to C. And then we're going to outline the vocals, the still of the night, on the F power chord. Okay, so here's what that riff sounds like. I'll do it a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. And there's the outro section. So now you have all of the parts for Still of the Night.